As college students, we are getting to the point that we truly plan for the future. The future may include career, marriage, and babies. Though all of those steps can be scary, to me the scariest is the miracle of childbirth. There can be many complications during pregnancy, but the one I will be talking about is preeclampsia. According to the Preeclampsia Foundation, preeclampsia is a disorder that occurs only during pregnancy and affects both mother and unborn child, affecting at least 5 to 8% of pregnancies. I would like to explain more of what preeclampsia is by looking at the symptoms, treatments, and the effects it has on the baby. The symptoms can include high blood pressure, swelling of hands and feet, and protein in urine. I know all of you have seen pregnant women and know that these are common signs of just being pregnant, especially the swollen hands and feet. But all of these signs together, plus more, could be preeclampsia. This condition usually appears late in pregnancy, but can happen earlier, which may have a higher chance for the baby to pass away. If not diagnosed, preeclampsia can lead to eclampsia, which some of you in the survey mentioned that in Downton Abbey, in which a character passes away, spoiler, passes away from eclampsia. And according to Dr. Ollier, an OBGYN at OSF Hospital, eclampsia is a serious condition that can put you and your baby at risk, and in rare cases, like in Downton Abbey, cause death. Charlene wrote in a blog on Preeclampsia Foundation's website about her eclampsia story. She wrote that I had previously felt swollen in my ankles and have severe migraines waking me up at night, and had started to have difficult reading, and I had been in a swimsuit just prior to this, and I've noticed swelling all over my body. Charlene and other mothers, when diagnosed, had to go through treatments. So treatments depend on how close the mother is to her due date. If they are close enough to their due date, the baby is developed enough, the doctors will want to deliver the baby as soon as possible. According to AmericanPregnancy.org, if the baby has not reached full development, the doctor will probably recommend bed rest, house rest, basically the same thing, but you get to walk around, increased checkups, and change diet to include protein and less salt. And with increase of checkups, they are looking at what happens to the baby. So according to the class survey, many of you do know what a placenta does, so that's pretty good. Preeclampsia can prevent the placenta from getting enough blood. If the placenta doesn't get enough blood, the baby gets less oxygen and food, which can lead to low birth weight, and the baby's organs have a harder time growing. Penny Simon, a mommy blogger who was at the time the age of most of us in the room, had preeclampsia pretty early in her pregnancy. Her baby boy was so small and underdeveloped, she had to spend almost a month in the NICU watching and waiting for him to be strong enough to go home. They watched until his lungs and liver were strong enough to work on their own. And this is Elise Carolyn. Like a lot of families, Elise Carolyn's family went through the symptoms, treatments, and she personally went through the effects of preeclampsia. Today, we learned why the miracle of childbirth can be the scariest moments of your future, but also it can be your happiest. And I want you to remember that, because just look at this face. So yeah.